I'm going to comment on this lady, and I'm just going to be straight with you guys. I've been alive long enough that what I'm going to say is absolute truth, and if you don't believe it, well, you're part of the problem, and you're supporting the problem, and you're a traitor to your own self, because you'll believe the narrative, and you still believe that this system is going to help. You're going to be able to fix it from the inside of the corruption, the massive, ongoing, for generations of corruption in this particular house in the United States called the government.
Hi everybody, Cheryl Atkinson here with a brief update on my federal lawsuit against the U.S. government for its intrusions on my computers and the spying that it did, because a few of you have asked, and how it relates to current events. First of all, this week, based on our ongoing forensics, we added additional defendants to my case. We are now also suing the FBI and Verizon, in addition to the U.S. government and unnamed John Doe defendants with the Department of Justice and the FBI. We know from over 7 forensics exams, some still ongoing now, we have the proof of the intrusions and the government nature of it. What we need to know is the exact names of the people behind it. So we're in the discovery process, which the judge has approved. Unfortunately, the Department of Justice and the intelligence agencies, which we've subpoenaed, are fighting us, will not cooperate. I don't see how any ordinary citizen could ever fight the federal government on this. They have unlimited resources because they're on the government dime, unlimited money to fight because they have taxpayer money, and they just run you to death. Fortunately, I have really good support.
And the reason for that is called extortion. They have unlimited pockets called the American people that they extort money from and irresponsibly manage it, lose it, and spend it on frivolous things that they shouldn't be doing. That's why taxation is pure, outright, nothing but theft and thievery. And this is why that the corruption is out of control, because there is no guidelines that they can't do. It's just we can do whatever we want to do, because we're the government agents, which are criminals. Every one of these people. Yeah, you're going, how can they're all complicit in the crime, when nobody is going to stop it from the inside, and they're all committing treason. No one is going to call it treason. Everyone in the government has dirt on them. They have violated their oaths. Every one of them, including down to the local levels, people. They're all complicit in the crime, unless they are filing charges against the other people that are committing these crimes. They are complicit in the crimes. It is a part of their job to seek out other people that work for the public. And if they are committing any kind of crime whatsoever, even the smallest, they are bound to the people to file charges against these people, even if it costs them their lives. That's why they took a sacred oath to do that.
For people who believe in this case, who are helping. How does this lawsuit connect in the big picture? I think what happened to me is not so special and not so unique, unfortunately. When I was alerted to the spying by insiders with intelligence agencies, they indicated that they knew I was likely being spied on by the government because it had become a practice.
A practice. Like it's brand new. Okay? People, are you serious? Just because technology of information has exposed a lot of this stuff, It's not brand new, man. This corruption has been going on longer than anybody that is alive right now walking planet Earth. Okay? This is how deep-rooted this problem is. And it's not only in this country, it's connected globally. It is a mafia syndicate of elite criminals that are running this world. And that is a pure fact. And if your little peanut mind can't equate that or can't even translate that into reality, well, you're again a part of this problem that we're all experiencing. The only reason we have any problems, people, in this nation and on a global scale is because of these very people I'm speaking to about, And that is an absolute fact. Why is it messed up? Blame these people. That is, stop blaming each other. That's what they want you to sit there and argue about who is the blame, when all you have to do is blame them all, because they're all complicit, like I said, and they are all part of the problem. They are all committing crimes.
I suspect that right now what's happening with panic by some bad actors inside the intelligence agencies is because they're afraid now we will peel back and see not just what they did during campaign 2016, but the allegedly unethical and allegedly illegal practices that they may have been doing behind the scenes for the past 10 or 20 years.
So, just because you've been asleep for 20 or 30 years, lady, you think that the guy is sitting on the side of the road talking to himself is crazy. No, people like you are crazy because you've been being forewarned by crazy people that you call conspiracy theorists and nut jobs. And they've been right all along. And finally, people are starting to wake up to a little bit of reality. And they can't deal with it. So now it's shocking them. Yeah, the devil has come out of the fucking Pandora box. But he's always been there.
System that had very little oversight. So I think that's how it all relates, that it is connected. And I will tell you that, again, as I said, our forensics are still being conducted because new tools are becoming available, it's my understanding, all the time, that let us get additional information on the government intrusions to me. And some of the information we'll be presenting to the court is nothing short of, I think, to anybody except those who did it, is nothing short of shocking, even worse than what we already know, or what we'd already talked about. What we had already revealed was keystroke monitoring program on my computers, that they were in my phones.
Yeah, this is the wonderful world of electronics today. Compromises everybody's personal identification, their personal life, their privacy. There is none anymore because of this technology, this convenience that is an inconvenience that's compromising millions of people. Not only with the government, with other criminals that are tech savvy that can get in and steal from you. Now they're making cars that can be hacked, can even drive you off a cliff and get you killed. Yeah. Now everybody wants these little devices in their house so that they can listen in on you. And now they even have cameras on them so that they can spy on you. Are all of us literally this stupid and naive to allow this kind of technology to invade our lives and our privacies? This is ridiculous, people. If these people are going in and spying on their own people, we got a serious problem in this country, people. And nobody is willing to do anything about it. If anything, I can guarantee you they ain't going to get it fixed by going to the court systems. And this is a true fact, what I'm going to say. Until you start grabbing these people and swinging them from trees and ropes, nothing's going to change. Because that's the only language these people know. And it's unfortunate. Because it forces you to have to be violent against those kind of people. Because since they run the system, you ain't going to get any justice. You ain't going to get any satisfaction. And you will not get a resolution. So that's why it ends up people have violent revolts, violent revolutions, because people can't ascertain the justice and the peace that they're looking for, due to the fact an organization called the government is a mafia criminal organization. And anybody that believes the government is a freaking fool.
In my laptop, my work, my personal, they were in the CBS computer system through my CBS laptop. Someone had planted classified documents deep in the operating system of my computer. They had activated the Skype application on my computer to exfiltrate files and to listen in on conversations. We have times and dates when this occurred. They came in remotely and tried to erase their tracks after they were discovered, and yet that itself, fortunately for us, leaves a forensic trail that we were able to find. So that's the latest update. I thank you for caring. And
you know, you guys, I mean, come on, American people. Haven't you, are you this naively like a child stupid? Look, our military is being used as pawns by the rich elite globalists, the bankers, and all the other corporate greedy little pukes that are going around and using our poor young youth as thugs, mafia thugs. And these poor people, they think that they're serving their country. You're not. You're serving a mafia organization, and you're murdering people for them, for their benefit. They are the beneficiaries of your action. They don't care if you die. They could give a rat's ass if you die. As a matter of fact, they hope you die so that they don't have to cover your benefits that you barely get. Yeah, for putting your life on the line, not for your country, for the criminal elite in power. And that is the true fact. And if you don't like it, well, you know, where the sun don't shine, stick your head as far up there as it is, because that's probably where your head is right now anyways. Okay, so needless to say, this poor lady, she's experiencing the vile, corrupted hand of the people that walk the halls of the mafia organization called the government.
following this case, and I'm sticking with it as long as I can. So that's the latest.
As long as you can until you have an accidental death, huh, lady? Because the closer you get to the truth, the quicker your life is going to be extinguished. This is how these people work. This nation, America, is riddled with people like this. Silenced, murdered, or even disappear. Or if you come up with some kind of a new gadget that can save people tons of money like free energy, you're going to disappear or die. Because, we don't want you to disrupt our monopoly on resources. By the way, we're going to be going to another country to steal their resources. I really wish that the American people would grow up and stop being effing children. Those aren't your parents. We are the parents of those people. People came first, the government came second. We created a government, and we can disband this government anytime we want. Remember that.